Good morning, everyone. We just made a fundamental mistake. We just done an intro to a video and forgot to press the record button. So we'd go, and don't laugh. So you didn't notice it either.
No, I didn't.
So across the country, the temperatures are very, very low. We're in Essex. At the moment, it's currently showing -3 on the car. The road is quite slippery.
Yeah.
So where Steph lives, there's quite a long road which we're sitting on now. So you might be able to see the road surface now. So we're going to seize the moment and just have a little bit of practice with ABS.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make you brake a little bit harder than normal to try to make it kick in, so you can feel what it's like. I know you felt it when we've done emergency stop.
Yeah, when it was like
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Excuse Steph, you got a stiff neck as well, so you can't turn properly.
Like
So we're going to do a couple of just normal stops, but then brake slightly harder to feel the ABS kick in.
Yeah.
But do you remember what we said about ABS before? What shouldn't you do with the pedal?
you shouldn't take your foot off of it.
For why?
Is it because it would you'd lose control of the car? Or,
yeah, because it defeats the object. Because as soon as you release the brake, the ABS is not going to work. So the whole point of ABS, it senses when a wheel or a number of wheels lock up, and it releases the brake on that wheel and puts more brake into the wheels that have grip. And that's doing it in milliseconds. So basically, the computer in a car is putting the brake in across all the wheels to get the maximum grip.
That makes sense.
So you know when it's kicked in because the foot brake will go bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
So whatever you do.
When I did the what's it called, emergency stop. Yeah.
And you may see a warning light come up on the dashboard which could flash. So don't be alarmed. That will be normal.
Right. Okay.
And with ABS, that would allow you to steer. So imagine you're going down the road and there's a vehicle in front of you, or traffic's built up really, really quickly. Yeah. And you need to brake quite firmly but steer. The ABS will kick in but allow you to continue steering. Right, in days of old, when the wheels just locked up, you're just a passenger. You've got no control. So what you do, you use a system called cadence braking, where you're pumping the brake. Right. Okay. Like mechanical ABS, if you like. Right. Okay. So we're going to do that a couple of times now. Then we'll spin round the roundabout and come back up the road. Okay. And then I'm going to let you try accelerating a little bit firmly to feel the traction control kick in. Right. Do you know what that is?
You literally, I've forgotten.
Right. I actually did explain on the intro before that we didn't record. So try and think of it as a reverse of ABS. Right. Yeah. So when you accelerate firmly, you're putting a lot of power through the wheels. Okay. And if the wheels lose grip, the traction control cuts power to the wheel that is spinning. Okay. To give you grip. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you feel a quite dramatic loss of power. Okay. Then when it regains grip again, you'll get normal power come back. Right. Okay. To the wheels. Yeah. So that's a very brief explanation. All right. So when they go down the hill, and I think it'd be better if we try the ABS going down. Okay. And do the traction control coming up, because we need more power. Yeah. To come up the hill. Okay. So you will feel it on the steering. Yeah. It'll become heavier or lighter, do you think?
Is it? I don't know.
So if you're losing grip,
it will become lighter.
Lighter. Yeah. That's very cautious, lighter, wasn't it? Yeah. It'll become lighter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Make sure you keep both hands on the wheel. Okay. Yeah. And you will feel what the car is doing. Okay. All right. So when you're ready, we'll drive on. Okay. Do you have any questions before we go?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Right. The engine's still on, yeah?
Yep, we still got that on. Okay. So we'll get up to about sort of 15 to 20. You see, it's quite slippery. So
should we go past this bit where we do the...
You can do it now. So a little check behind. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Right, so brake. Okay. Brake harder. Do you feel that?
Did I do that right? Because I put the clutch down.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yep, okay. Normally you'd leave the clutch until the last second, but we're going low speed anyway. Okay. So pop yourself in the gear, and when you're ready, we'll drive on. Okay. So did you feel the steering start to move a little bit?
Yeah. A tiny bit. It was kind of like...
It's where...
fighting me.
Yeah. It's where the wheel was locking and unlocking.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, sorry. It is really icy today. See, I don't understand how it can be this cold and not snow.
I was expecting it, to be honest. So when we come over this next bump, again, is it clear behind?
Yeah.
So get yourself up to about 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
But this time I want you to brake and steer to the right, then left. So
Right.
brake,
Okay.
steer right and left.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, the steering felt a bit...
Okay?
Yeah.
So make it all safe like you would do normally.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this driver
Yeah, go fast.
come past. Okay?
Okay.
So did you feel when you was braking, when you steered right and left,
Yeah.
it was controlled? We wasn't sliding.
No, it wasn't bad, but
So
like it did feel a bit lighter though.
So in days of old,
Yeah.
without ABS and your
Yeah.
wheels were locked up, you'd be sliding probably in towards the cab. But there we kept the car
Yeah.
nicely controlled. So when it's safe, we're driving again.
Okay.
This will probably be our shortest video ever. And then we'll head off and do what we're intending to do. Again, if it's clear behind.
Is it enough distance with that person?
Right, I'll tell you what we'll do this time, because we've got one coming up from behind, just accelerate a little bit more, a little bit harder. Do you feel anything?
It feels like, I don't know.
Grab the gas a little bit harder.
A bit more.
A bit harder.
Yeah.
So it's actually not bad bit of grip here at the moment.
Yeah.
When I come up to pick you up,
Yeah.
it was quite slippery coming up the hill. So we
Yeah.
go down to
it
the
doesn't
roundabout.
feel too bad, to be fair. Oh, it feels
Did-
a bit...
did you feel that?
It feels a
And-
bit slippery there,
And did you
yeah.
feel the steering start to go?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't like that. That was quite slippery.
So there you just, if you haven't got traction control,
Yeah.
just back off the gas, just come off, release the
Yeah.
power.
Okay. Oh my god.
Did you feel that again?
Yeah. Oh
I
my
don't know if you can see
God.
what Stephanie's doing with the steering,
Oh
she's
my
just
God.
correcting.
It keeps like going off in
Yeah.
different directions.
That's why you just need to
Oh,
keep
I
your speed
didn't-
down.
I did not like that. I'm gonna go a bit slower. Okay.
So down this road, it's normally so quiet, it's the ideal opportunity to gain that little bit of experience. You can't really do it, you can't really teach it on the main road
Yeah.
when it's
I'm gonna
traffic
go really
around.
slowly around this bend because I really do not want to start sliding everywhere.
Did you feel, and what you
Yeah.
notice is that the engine revs will rise,
Yeah.
but the speed isn't. So that's telling you the wheels are spinning,
Yeah.
they're slipping.
Oh god.
So if we go up to the roundabout, we'll come round and come back on ourselves. And see the difference in road surface now?
Yeah.
That's where that sun is starting to defrost.
Yeah. I'm gonna go really slowly around this.
But you see here, slightly damp, it
Oh,
doesn't
actually,
look
no,
too
it's
bad.
not as bad.
Although you can get black ice. Do you know what black ice is?
Oh, what, when it's... Yeah, when it like blends into... You
Yes,
can't really
and
see
you
it.
can't really see it, but
Yeah.
you'll feel it because the wheels will become very, very light.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a bit slower than normal around here.
So hopefully we'll get a clear run up the hill.
Yeah.
So imagine Church Hill when it's
oh
like
my
this.
God. No, I would not even want to go anywhere near Churchill in this weather. Imagine trying to do a hill start there in this weather.
It'd be really difficult. You'd need to be
Yeah.
very cautious. I mean, you might even be
Yeah.
able to do it, but it depends on what the ice is like.
Yeah.
So once we come around this bend, I would like you to accelerate quite firmly, but within the speed limit.
Okay.
So we're only doing sort of 12 miles an hour now. Then accelerate hard.
Okay.
Then off your gas, then brake. It's actually not bad grip
That
there,
wasn't
is it?
that bad, to
No.
be fair. Was that too firm of a brake? Or
Nope.
was that alright?
So
Okay.
do your relevant checks now.
Okay. Okay.
It's actually not too bad, the grip on this part.
Yeah. It might be mixed with the fact that your car's quite like fancy, so it has all the
But the trouble is, you know, I don't like to rely on technology.
Yeah, that's true. But like what, you know what I
Old
mean? It has all the extra bits.
Technology is good. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm actually going to turn the traction control off.
So, oh dear. Okay. I spoke too soon.
And then you
didn't
will feel it yourself.
I? Okay.
So where we're going slightly uphill. Try to get the wheels on the white bits of the road.
Oh, what, like,
There'll be a little bit less. Yeah, let's bear in mind the bump.
Okay.
So I just want you to accelerate really firmly.
Okay.
A bit more.
Oh my god.
Did you feel that?
I did not
Good.
like that.
Good.
Okay.
So now, can you pull up on the left for me? So coming really softly on the brake, really softly. Really softly.
Okay.
Good. Now you just let the car roll to a very smooth stop.
Okay.
So you're hardly touching the brake.
Yeah.
So did you feel, when you done that,
Yeah.
although you was accelerating quite hard, it wasn't really going any faster because the car automatically cut the power.
Yeah.
And that's what you felt
weird.
on the steering.
Like, the car was going like that.
So now, we're coming down to here. TCS.
Oh dear. Okay, we're turning it off.
Traction control system. So we're going to turn it off.
Okay.
So the default setting with the car
it's on?
It's always on.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to turn it off. So on the dashboard, traction control off.
Okay.
So now we're going to move away, do the same again. But as soon as you feel the car start to lose any grip, you'll know the engine note will rise quite firmly.
Right, okay.
Release the gas and you'll feel it yourself.
Okay.
All right, so when you're ready,
Okay.
so remember how you felt with that, with the traction control on.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't really need to indicate, but I'm just gonna go over this one first and I'm gonna accelerate.
So now accelerate hard.
Oh my god.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
But it didn't cut the power until you released it. Just ease off your bump now. You don't see them bumps, can't you?
Yeah.
And we'll do the same again. Little check behind you. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So accelerate quite firmly again.
Okay.
Harder. Turn off.
Oh my god. Yeah.
In case you're wondering, guys, we're still well within the speed limit. That's where the engine is using quite a lot of power.
Yeah.
So imagine now that you go around this bend and you use that amount of power, your car is just going to finish up
Gonna go flying
in that barrier.
Yeah, that's scary.
So once you come over this next bump, we'll try it again with the traction control off.
Okay.
Although the sun is beating down quite nice there, so I don't think it's going to work. So try it.
What?
Harder on the gas. It's just starting to lose a little.
Yeah.
Did you feel the steering go quite light?
Yeah, I
So
did.
if we pull up on the left along here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see it on camera now, where the road surface is changing. I know we can see it, but whether people watching can see it, the difference in road surface where the sun is starting to defrost it.
Yeah.
So that was only a very quick video just to let you get an understanding of what we did the other day on the emergency stop.
Yeah.
Because your car doesn't have traction control.
Oh, does it not?
Nope. It does have ABS.
Right, okay. Oh yeah, because we were saying mine probably had ABS, but I didn't know it didn't have traction control. So that means that I'll be a bit less unstable, bit more unstable on the roads then when it's icy. Okay. To be fair, I'd probably take it a lot slower anyway. So. Yeah,
but I would if we get another day like this after you, even before you pass, we can always jump in your car and come down here and try it, can't we? So we can give that a go.
Yeah.
But you'll feel the ABS the same way. Yeah, the only thing you will find as well, because your car's quite short, quite narrow, it will respond different on the steering.
That's fair, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, and also this car's got quite fat tyres, so there's lots of grip on the road. Your car's, well, that's got the nice...
It's fine, I just won't drive when it's icy.
No,
I won't drive when it's icy.
So your car is still very nicely spec'd. It's got the nice, slightly fatter tyres than the standard.
Yeah, because it's got the, is it the 16 inch?
The 16 inch alloy, so you've got slightly fatter tyres up against the standards. That'll give you a bit more grip anyway, but you don't want to drive to the limits of the car.
Yeah.
You're going to drive to the limits of yourself on the road. So you might think, I'm not saying you personally, but a lot of people think they've got this brilliant skill set that they can rise above the laws of physics.
If you see me going down the road at 10 miles an hour, that's me. If you see a car going that slow.
So where Steph lives, there's basically sort of this road coming into her estate, than the other part where we're going to go down in a minute. It's a bit more built up, isn't it? So your speed will be a bit less anyway. But you've got to allow for people don't drive to the conditions. You see it so often. And
which is bad.
You see now my windows are quite clean. Got a few smears where I wiped them over. But there's so many drivers, I call them letterbox drivers, where they just clear the smallest amount of windscreen. Yeah, I see it the other day.
Really? That's bad.
It's literally...
You need the whole thing clear so you can actually see.
They literally had, it was like a letterbox.
Really?
And I was peering through that. The rest of the screen, the side windows were completely iced up.
That's so bad.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's shut this part of the video down, because we are going to do another one shortly. We're going to do a longer one. All right?
Yeah, that's
if you're up to it.
No, that's
so,
fine.
so this one's what, about 15 minutes? So we shut this one down.
Cool.
We'll download this one and then speak to you guys later. Cool. Bye. I'm just going to add this little bit into the video now. So just to show you. So the car that we're in is the Focus Active. And a lot of cars nowadays have got different modes for driving. So down here, this is just the auto start stop, which you know yourself, which I think is a pain in the...
Yeah, because I'm always turning it off.
I normally disable it. It's just, I don't think it really saves a lot in fuel. Nothing at all. This one here, TCS traction control. So as we explained a little while ago, the default setting is that it's always active. So we can deactivate it by just pushing the button and it comes up on the dashboard whether it's on or off. Okay, then we come down to this one here. All right, and go back up to the dashboard again. So this car's got all different driving modes. So at the moment it's on normal, which is your everyday mode for driving, and that's its default setting. Then we've got Eco. So that will basically give you a little bit less power to hopefully save on fuel. Let's just get rid of that setting. That's average MPG. I think technology is too much on cars. So we go up again. Go back onto Eco. Now we've got Sport. You've tried that before, haven't you, Danny? A127.
I like Sport.
And that basically gives you a bit more power, makes the car more responsive, so it revs more freely. You'd also feel that the steering brakes become a lot more sensitive. It tightens things up. This gives you a much sportier drive. Then we've got Slippery, which you can use on conditions such as this. Again, it just cuts out a little bit of power. Then we've got Trail. So that one will be if you're going down maybe a road where it's quite muddy, wet leaves, again to give you that a little bit more grip. Okay, so let's just come back into the normal setting like that, and we'll finish this bit of video